Yeah, so I think one way to try and reintroduce, even if it's a shadow of the original idea that you came up with back in probably 2017, 2018. So there's one idea, apart from the fantasy block camp, which is something I would like us to explore. I also would like us to do videos like a collab, a back and forth on my Bournemouth and London Memory Project group, on memories that we have of based on the pictures that are currently in. There's still plenty more to go from my Facebook profile into the group. There's lots still left over, but it's quite plenty in the group as well. But as well as videos based on a individual picture, but also memories to get down properly onto recording like this. Even to the most minor things, like low level importance things, which might only be a short video. Maybe some might be recurring theme like that couple arguing in Shenley Road while we were waiting for our pizzas in the then named Prince Pizza. Stuff like that. But another idea, like I said, it'd be occasional when you got time. I just got to remember to put it into the right compilation. What I was on about, the idea which was part of the basis of us remember those lost years where we never visited each other whilst at my granddad's bungalow and also at the council flat. I don't know why that happened, but those were the lost years. You come up with this idea which brought me back to reality. Now I've got a good friend there. And that was the stories. Now we can, like I said, we can forget about screenplays. We can forget about scripts for now. We're way off the mark. But just to get the framework of, so we could discuss, starting off with some of the original stories which you come up with and expanding ones that we did kind of start on. But a bit like when I had a brief stab at Ancestry.co, with Ancestry.co.uk, where I should have gone straight up, but I was sidestepping too much, and I didn't really fully realise how much cross-checking you have to do to make sure you've got the right person, because one simple mistake and what you put together would be all to cock. And I thought at the time, so what we should do is focus on one or two ideas at the same time, and any future ideas we'll just make it them 3 words, whatever that app is, some hashtags, or a brief description, so when we go back to say story 3 or story idea 4, 5, 6, 7, there'll be keywords which will trigger, that's what it was about. So I put a brief description. I'm not saying we'll ever get to the level that we did, especially during the COVID era, when I had a lot of time on my hands due to being furloughed and then flexi furloughed. So there's a lot of these little things, ideas. I will go through the ideas again in a more brief listing, and then we'll have to make a note of what these ideas are, but especially the group, because that was my original intention when I had those 2 separate groups back in early 21, 22, but now I've got both groups in one. Like I said, there's still plenty of pictures that you sent me through Dropbox and my own collection. You know, it is a shame that due to that technical glitch with the SD card that all of your pictures from the first ever BLB have been lost forever. I hope in a small miracle that somehow they appear out of nowhere, but the chances are, I think, pretty slim Jim.